Hello, and welcome to our lesson on understanding leadership. This segment will cover what it means to be a leader. Watkins described what he calls the 7 seismic shifts of management to leadership, as shown in front of you. In short, leadership is setting the big picture, direction, or vision for a group to follow, while management controls the resources necessary to achieve this. In organizations, the line between management and leadership is more blurred than these stark definitions suggest, especially around the middle management layers of organizational hierarchy. Project managers are not only expected to manage the resources of the project, but they are also expected to provide leadership within the role. The role of a project leader in project leadership is crucial for the successful planning, execution, and completion of a project. Project leaders play a multifaceted role in managing and guiding project teams to achieve the project's goals. Here are some key responsibilities and roles of a project leader. Vision and goal setting. Project leaders are responsible for defining the project's objectives, scope, and overall vision. They need to set clear, measurable goals that align with the organization's objectives. Planning. Project leaders create a detailed project plan that outlines tasks, timelines, resource allocation, and budgeting. They develop strategies for achieving project goals and identify potential risks and mitigation plans. Team management. Project leaders assemble and manage project teams. They assign roles and responsibilities, provide direction, and ensure effective communication and collaboration within the team. Decision-making. Project leaders make critical decisions throughout the project's life cycle, such as resource allocation, scope changes, and problem-solving. They must balance competing priorities and make decisions that keep the project on track. Risk management. Identifying and managing risks is a key role of a project leader. They should anticipate potential challenges and develop strategies to mitigate or respond to them. Monitoring and reporting. Project leaders monitor the project's progress, track key performance indicators, and provide regular status updates to stakeholders. This includes ensuring that the project stays on schedule and within budget. Stakeholder communication. Project leaders maintain clear and effective communication with stakeholders, including team members, clients, sponsors, and other relevant parties. They manage expectations and address concerns as they arise. Quality assurance. Project leaders are responsible for ensuring that the project's deliverables meet quality standards and conform to requirements. They establish and enforce quality control processes. Budget management. Project leaders oversee project finances, including budget allocation, expenditure tracking, and cost control. Change management. Adapting to changes in project scope or objectives is a standard part of project leadership. Project leaders need to manage these changes effectively while minimizing disruption. Conflict resolution. They handle conflicts or disagreements within the project team and work to resolve them in a constructive manner. Time management. Keeping the project on schedule is a critical responsibility. Project leaders must manage time effectively and adjust plans when necessary to ensure timely delivery. Closure and evaluation. Project leaders are responsible for project closure, including delivering the final product, obtaining necessary approvals, and conducting post-project evaluations to identify lessons learned and areas for improvement. Leadership and motivation. Project leaders provide guidance, motivation, and support to their team members, ensuring that everyone is aligned with the project's goals and working toward its successful completion. Overall, the project leader is accountable for the project's success and is the driving force behind its planning, execution, and completion. They must be versatile, adaptable, and able to handle various tasks and responsibilities to ensure the project's objectives are met. We all know people who seem to be natural leaders, whether in the workplace or outside. Those who have it stand out and inspire all around them. These people build strong relationships even when events must be captured and built into the set of competencies. Project leadership is about leading the project in the context of the wider business and aligned with organizational strategy. It is creating the culture and working environment within the project that contributes to its success and performance. It is about decision-making and judgment calls and aligning and motivating others through communicating the big picture and the part they play in success. All these ideas indicate how the project's leaders' behavior can influence success. Successful project leader has many of the following characteristics, which make the role so challenging and ultimately rewarding. They are more than a specialist, which means that they are responsible for achieving project goals that require dynamic activity. Unable to hide, it is apparent who is in charge. It is, therefore, a high-profile role that carries with it some risk to the project leader's reputation. Limited in direct authority. This varies according to the project's leader position, but it is usually necessary to negotiate for resources and support from a vast network of people inside and outside the organization, expected to cut across normal organizational boundaries and customs and needs to be unconventional in approach. Dealing with resistance or opposition is not unusual and can be very demanding. Leads the project in the context of the more comprehensive organization and its commercial requirements and ambitions. The project leader creates the appropriate environment for a successful project, which means making the environment for the project team to thrive and prosper. Often works in areas new to the organization. This might be assessing or introducing new technology or capital equipment, mergers and acquisitions, opening new markets, or new approaches to existing situations. The project leaders should also be the model of what they want to see in others. They must reflect on what they said and be honest and open with people. The project leader should also acknowledge that the project's success is all about the people. They should understand the strengths and critical skills of the project team and make use of them. Identify the leadership style that suits particular team members best. Recognize different motivators and perspectives. Last, we should recognize that the project leader role requires many different things at different times: collaborator, mentor and coach, knowledge manager, politician, and facilitator. This is the end of this segment of our lesson. In the next segment, we shall discuss leadership styles. This course is presented to you by South Europe College. Thank you for listening and see you on our next segment.